One. Okay, guys, we are live on the FNM show, back after a long hiatus. And I am delighted to be along with my fabulous co-host Falguni, and we have talks all about videos. Aashish Chopra, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. Really happy to be here. And sorry for the interruption, guys.
Sorry, guys, sorry for the delay. You can say
Your voice is getting cut a lot.
Oh, wow. Follow actions.
Hello?
Yeah, Falguni, you want to go ahead with the introductions?
Yeah, sure. Hey guys, all of you, a very good evening to all of you. This is Professor Falguni Vasavada, and my co-host Malhar Barai is having some problems with his audio, so I go ahead with the introduction. So Malhar is based out of Bangalore. He works with TechMahindra. He's a tech digital guy, and I'm an advertising professor and a speaker and a fashion blogger as well, championing body positivity all the way. And we are very privileged to have with us Aashish Chopra as our expert guest today, who will be discussing with us and telling you about how video marketing is evolving, changing and growing, and what are the trends in the years to come. So Aashish, as rightly on this show today, is an award-winning viral video marketer, and he works with EasyGo, and if I'm pronouncing it wrongly, he'll correct it me later. And he has this passion towards creating content. So he has got awards in the field of content marketing. He creates lots of content which goes viral, and if you look at his LinkedIn profile, you will only realize the numbers that he has given as far as the reach of various posts that he does, various content that he creates, various videos that he creates for his business and his brand, and there are a lot to talk about his credentials. So let me start with the first question, Aashish, and as the topic is on the trends in video marketing, as far as content marketing goes, how do you see videos changing the content marketing paradigm, and what kind of trends are we going to see going forward?
Okay, thank you for asking this question, and thank you for having me on the show. I'm really excited. The question how content marketing is evolving, or how, like when I look around what's happening in India, I think this is the best time to be in this country, to be doing what we're doing. Because millions of people are getting online on their smartphones by the month. Like a couple of months back, I think last year, somebody from Google told me 5 million smartphones are activated every month. Nielsen, by 2020, 700 million people will have smartphones. And to me, as somebody who creates content, these are 700 million content consumption devices we will have by 2020. And these are the people who are moving away from the traditional media, TV and print, and consuming content on their shiny, tiny devices. And with data becoming cheap in India, and of course with the geo revolution, and video is everywhere. Like in US, Facebook identifies itself not as a social platform, but as a video platform. And in India, the opportunity is so huge that, videos are, take a trip in a metro or in a train, and you'll see, thousands of people stuck on their, mobile phones and consuming content. And 9 out of 10 times, it'll be video content. So I'm really excited about the whole idea of video, because I have been in the industry, started in content marketing, which was an evolution of social media, because every year new buzzwords came in so that marketers can get paid more. So content marketing was a big thing back in the day. So I experimented a lot with visual content, with infographics. Bandwidth was low at that time. We used to make for the desktop. And with the explosion of mobile phones, video has exploded. And I'm really excited about it. And the trends, somebody asked me, what are the trends to follow in the next couple of years or a couple of months? The trends to me are not about the platform. The trends to me are not about, okay, what format. Of course, that's relevant. But the trend is, how are people consuming this content? If people are consuming the content on their mobile devices, then the videos should be native to that. The video should be native to a mobile screen. For example, when I started in videos in very lay terms used to be rectangle. Rectangle because TV screens were rectangle, movie screens were rectangle. But we consume phones and content on phones vertically. So when we experimented with the square format of the video, it took more real estate on the screen, right? That we didn't have to tilt it. And that one experiment, last year, gave us videos which hit 40 million views in first week. And we did the experiment again and reached 190 million news feeds. That video today is 60 million views. And the best part was, it was not just about the views. Because this whole idea used to haunt me, videos, matlab branding. What's the ROI? And that one video got us 20,000 app installs directly from Facebook. So the biggest trends to watch out for is first is to acknowledge video is big. If you're not on video, start experimenting with video. Do 10 experiments, 2 will work, just like movie studios. Don't set up yourself up to such a big target ki pehla video ekdam dhamaka ho, right? Because when I think of content, I think of 10 videos. Isme se 2 chalenge. I don't know which one will work. Right?
Yeah.
And the thing is that make mobile native videos. After the square video revolution, all the videos we make are square. Why? It's easy to consume. And the third big thing, and this has been proven in the last 3 months only. So this is the very fresh idea, very fresh insight about the biggest trend in India right now. And that is regional content. In the next couple of months, right? Not just months, by next year, a huge wave of internet users will jump on the bandwagon, and they will not be English first. They will not be Hindi first. They will be consuming content in their regional languages. So, and the best part is, compared to any other forms of content, video transcends the language barrier. The visual community, like we made a video, it got us about 3 million views in India, and suddenly somebody copied and churrowed that video, and in China it got 10 million views. I was amazed because I don't even speak Chinese. The video was in English, just subtitles. But the visual communication was so strong. And we made these videos over the last 3 months about how to speak Bengali, how to speak Hyderabadi, how to speak Malayalam. All 3 videos became India's most shared video in Campaign India. Right? We got 50,000 shares, 60,000 shares. Because at the end of the day, it's not about the views for a video. It's about how many people are sharing it. Because views, so you can spend money and get it. YouTube pe aap spend money, you'll get the views. See the engagement, see the likes and comments. The shares are the golden metric, the magical metric for videos, for me. So regional content and why I'm so excited about India is growing up in India, we all understand the nuances of language. We all understand the nuances of Bollywood, Tollywood, what's Delhi versus Bombay, what is Kanpuria versus Lucknowi. We understand all these things, right? And if we don't, we catch up on this fast. So regional content will be huge as a trend. So if you're starting out in video, pay attention to regional content. And it's amazing. In India, the top 5 Android apps downloaded are all social networking apps. And there's one app called Share It, which has beaten Facebook, right? So it's no longer about Facebook and WhatsApp. I mean, Snapchat, I'm not going to even start. Snapchat is a very US phenomenon and Delhi, Mumbai, Bangalore phenomenon. But to me, anything which works in Jaipur, Allahabad, tier 2 cities, that's where the magic is, because that's where the numbers are growing. And the tide will raise all the boats. So I think that was a long answer to a short question. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, but it was a very, very interesting take, because if I try to quickly sum up, you said that anything has to be mobile adaptable because mobile is the currency and it's penetrating faster. Data is getting cheaper, so people are going to see more videos. And anything that has to be mobile adaptable has to have a regional flavor to it to appreciate the diversity. Because the mobile number growth also is coming actually from tier 2, tier 3, tier 4 towns. And it's becoming a hit amongst even rural youth and rural women. So regional, I think, and that was a very interesting part you said, that if a Jaipur person or an Allahabad person can appreciate it, then it has a better bandwidth in terms of getting it shared. Right? So, Malhar, should I go ahead with the second question, or would you like to jump in if we can hear you? Okay, I think I'll go ahead with question two. So the second question is about that we are just moving into the second half of 2017, right? 6 7 months, and we are already like in the 8th month of 2017. The holiday season is about to start. So
Yeah.
how do you see video marketing going into the holiday season
Mhm.
specifically?
Specifically, I believe that when the holiday season starts, when
Yeah,
the the Diwali and Dashera, Diwali and New Year's come in, everybody, all the brands start making videos. They start making campaigns around that. So the news feeds will be flooded with a lot of content, a lot of
right.
videos. But I believe that this year, when brands think of this, getting into the holiday season, when brands think of Diwali or New, they think campaigns, right? And when we create videos, we think conversations. Conversations are way more important than campaigns, in my opinion. So I
Right.
believe by the end of this year, content videos which people organically want to share, which celebrate that idea of togetherness for Diwali or resolutions for New Year, the content will be the ad. Because ads, we're tired of ads. And I think content will be ads. So if you make content, there's a lot of people.
Hello.
Okay. I think content will beat ads hands down this holiday season. So we are right at the middle of August. So if we start investing in content ideas which people can share, because at the end of the day, the goal for any video when a brand makes, right? एक तो viral is a very abused word in the industry.
Yes, yes, I know.
So आप ad बनाओ, content बनाओ, the end result is इसको viral कर दो, right? And I believe the best chances of virality is when people are compelled to share a video. It could be an ad, it could be a content, but content by far, in my experience, is more readily consumed and shared than ads. Because when I look at ads, I think the ads, like the advertising, need to evolve really fast with the way people are evolving and consuming their content, right? Because to me, the ad agencies, to any brand, they bring a very unique, creative, objective perspective. But
Yeah.
changing very fast. The people are consuming content that's changing. I mean, my mom is on internet. She has never used a desktop in her life. And the WhatsApp groups are crazy, good morning, good morning. This is the generation we're dealing with who are mobile first. And they share content readily and not ads. And how we can pivot from that by the end of this year would be amazing, because I'm betting all my eggs in that basket.
Awesome. So according to you, it's the campaign and content which is getting together, right? The focus has to be on the campaign, and one of the manifestation of the campaign will be videos. Content of the campaign, I mean.
The conversation is on content, because of that, I think, for example, I was talking to a friend of mine, and he's like, he was in automobile business, and he's like, what can we do on Diwali? I'm like, if you create a little video which authentically call it, for example, gift of wheels, an automobile company, gift of wheels, but instead of about cars and automobiles, take the same DNA and gift about 100 wheelchairs to an old age home, right? And capture that authentically in the video, right? Don't make a zabardasti ka PR. Do something genuine, because I believe Sara ka Sara distribution is on social. And on social, people come to change the world. Every post, every tweet is an attempt to change the world. And if we give them something which takes that idea forward, I believe that virality, the shares are built into that a great idea. So, I mean, if we think content and not ads, I think holiday season will be off.
Yeah, I think your the gift of wheel example is a brilliant one, because it's brilliant content which definitely will lead to a lot of shares and will lead to a lot
Super.
of
I'm not
conversation.
sure if you're able to hear me.
Malhar, are you in? Should I go ahead with the third question? Okay, so the third question is about live videos. People going live on Facebook, people going live on, let us say, Periscope.
Absolutely, Falguni.
Yeah, so now we can hear you. So can you go ahead with the third question? You want to go ahead? the live videos question? Okay, I'll go ahead. So I was talking to you, Aashish, about the live videos on Periscope, Facebook. How are they changing the rules of engagement?
Okay, I guess my audio is little delayed.
It's okay. Yeah, Aashish, you got the question?
Yes, live video.
How are live videos changing the rules of engagement, and are they really successful?
That's a great question. Are live videos really successful? Because the best part about live videos is that when you release a live video, Facebook gives you incremental reach. We've done live videos where suddenly Facebook has given us like 500,000 audience ka reach, because it wants, as a platform, people should consume more live videos. So live videos as an idea is amazing. I think its time has come. And if Facebook and you have a win-win, it always works, because, you know, like if it gives you 500,000 ka reach in like 20 minutes, then it's the whole Spider-Man thing, like with power comes responsibility. What do you do with that 500,000 reach? And the second part is that even though it's a great idea, in my opinion, live video has not been cracked yet because of the real-time nature of the live video. For example, the first time I saw a live video and I was amazed was a video of space station. Right? I was like, shit, this is outer space live on my browser. I was amazed. And after 4 hours, I realized somebody had taken a 4 saal purana video and played it live. Abused the system. Next day, I saw Tom and Jerry live. And that completely blew my mind. So I think, people watch live videos if it's an influencer or a celebrity and they're fans, so they want to watch that. But other than that, I believe that, we need to, because live video will also show up with every other video content on your newsfeed. So if I'm doing something and something pops up on my phone, live video, it is just like any other content. It is an interruption. So I need to give it same respect of a low attention span of a user. And the one thing which I thought could be really useful is we have done a lot of great work in the reality TV industry. If we can take the reality TV idea, that notion, that concept, and bring it to the live video sensibility of made for mobile, on mobile, and what's happening, something really fast. So that could be amazing. So we are doing some crazy experiments in the next 3 months on live videos. Because we've done some stuff in the past. We're gaming Facebook. I hope Facebook is not listening. And we stopped all that. So it's all pure ethical from now on, not gaming the system. But I think live videos, we still need to experiment. I see a huge opportunity and potential only because Facebook loves it right now. If Facebook loves live video, I love live video. How I'll crack it, I'm still experimenting. And because till now, I see news shows live on my Facebook news feed. Why would I watch a news show on live? It's again an interruption. So I'm still working with it, how we can crack this, but I think it's a massive opportunity. On the other hand, 360 video, in my opinion, I'm not placing my bets on 360 videos yet. Because we made a 360 video, and after we made the video, and we looked at the heat map, how people are watching the video. And 85% of the people didn't even experience it. Because the 360
they don't even know. Yeah.
The 360 video is all about experiencing it. And the insight was that people are lazy. That's why they come to Facebook. Why do we give them one more task to watch a video?
Yeah.
If we give them one more task, they're doing something work and something comes, like, now stand up and experience it. Right? So I think 360 video, until it's like, take me to the Mount Everest, like it's that amazing, or the kind of videos like Red Bull does, absolutely I would love that. But other than that, the bar is really high. So we are doing some experiments which are like zero budget experiments. And if we can crack that, I would be happy to share the results, because I know we will get the reach when we release the video.
Right.
It's what you do with that. Because if you don't do anything, your brand looks like, very dull if nothing is happening.
Correct. In fact, I love your thought, because till now we've only been hearing about the positives of live video, which are many, I agree to that. But what is happening, what is your main concern is about interruption. So it is still not permission based. You are interrupting. And that's how the famous commercial break on television was
Yes.
bad mouth, because it interrupts my, whatever activity I'm doing. Or the
Absolutely.
famous skip ad 5 seconds on YouTube, which is an
Yes.
interruption because I have come to see some other content and you're
Absolutely.
showing me your ad. So the interruption part is very, very strategic. And
Mhm.
I'm sure brands will find a way to handle it, like scheduling a live or going live every Sunday 11 a.m. so that only interested audiences come in. They'll find some way to, of course, strategize. But that's a great point, and thank you for that. And that takes me to the final and the last question, which is how should brands prepare themselves for 2018? If you can talk about vertical videos, 10-second videos, or videos which are on Instagram, Snapchat, which are different formats, how should brands prepare themselves for 2018 as far as video marketing as a tool is concerned?
Okay, perfect. So if anybody who's watching the video, pay attention to this last part, because this is very detailed and very meticulous. This is driven by a
Yeah.
method. This is something I'm obsessed about each and every point, day in, day out. Right? And if you have questions, please send me tweets. I'll be happy to answer. So here goes, how to sign up for videos. And if you don't want to spend a lot of money, I'm your best friend. So here we start right now. First, do not think like ads, because people are consuming content on their phones, and we've grown up with the whole idea of we detect ads in our mind from a mile when we see. So think of content and not ads. So second, the biggest question I ask when we're thinking of a video idea is it share worthy? You cannot make a viral video. I cannot make a viral video. Janta will make it a viral, right? So when we focus crazily on viral, we are staring into darkness. I'm staring into darkness. But if I focus on making it worthy of sharing, if somebody will share it, chahe wo ad ho, chahe kuch bhi ho, a video, right? I place my bets on content. If it's worthy of sharing, then that is, something we need to focus on. We reject 95% of the ideas because they're not worthy of sharing. And I have created a 5-point buckets about what kind of idea can we choose to make it worthy of sharing. And that's not like, oh, I had an idea one fine night of philosophy. This is something I've been tirelessly testing, and each bucket is backed by millions of views. And the gist of it is very simple. And I realized it like last month I was at a conference, is when we think of content, we think fiction. We think there's a plot. There's a character, something happens, conflict. Because that's what we've seen in movies and TV all this while. And right now, I believe for any idea, the first thought in your head is a wrong thought. Because that's coming from our programming. So instead of fiction, if we focus entirely on non-fiction, if we focus on the value which we'll be providing. For example, we made videos which are driven by pain points. We brainstorm the pain points of our customers or users, and from there we make a video. Either we creatively solve a problem, or we celebrate a problem, create relatable content, or we change the world, just like the wheels of a gift of wheels idea.
Gift of wheels.
Or something is happening in the news and we news jacket. For example, when Donald Trump won, we just made a 10-second video, somebody crossing towards Canada and running away. Got 1.6 million views. Right? So, if something is happening in the news and we can, be topical about it. So at the end, is it share worthy? Third is that human attention span is not there. We live in a very chaotic world. Right? Everybody has more than 20 apps on their phone and they're buzzing all day, all long.
Right.
So the attention span is not there. So whatever video we make, it has to come to the point really fast. In 3 to 6 seconds, we have to hold their hand from an interruption, take them on a journey on a video, you watch the whole thing, and in the end they share it. That's a tall order. So we have to move really fast. Next is storytelling beats production value. Because for a tiny screen, right, you don't need fancy production value. All you need is to make sure your subject is clear, because we've learned the rules of photography is rule of the third, keep the foreground and the background 1/3. But this is a generation of selfies. Keep everything front and center. Next is make for mobile. Making for mobile has by far been my biggest learning, because people will keep consuming all the content on mobile devices. to keep it native to mobile, square videos, not so much vertical videos on Facebook, but square videos on Facebook. Because on Facebook, when we do vertical videos, it requires a tap to see the whole thing. Again, one more barrier for the person to enjoy when he's just, just flipping through the videos.
Yeah.
On Instagram, for example, please try vertical videos in the stories. They work beautifully well. So that's platform dependent. Next, the most important thing is distribution strategy. A great idea will die in a vault if it's not distributed well. And distributed, there's a method to it. For example, internally here, we have a benchmark that when we release a video, and mind you, all the video numbers I've shared, they're organic. Zero money spent on distributing that video. No boosting, no sponsoring, no nothing. Because distribution of the video is very, very key. Here we have a benchmark that when we release a video, in the first 10 minutes, we need 100 people to share it. And we have like 100, 150 people in the office. So we do crazy stuff to engage those 100 people to share it. When we had a video called How to Speak Malayalam, we called a Nariyal Pani all in the office. Share the video, have Nariyal Pani. Right?
Wow.
When we made how to speak Bengali video, we made badges which says, we had a couple of really quirky Bengali words. So we distributed that entirely in the office. Right?
Wow.
Many times in the video we call chai and samosa, please, it's a party when we're releasing it. Because we need that.
So for How to Speak Gujarati, please distribute commando class.
We will definitely. I'll share the video. That's the next one coming. So we need that momentum in the beginning. Because hope is not a strategy. We pray after the distribution strategy, all the check marks are done, right? But before that, it's all about outreach. For example, we made a video which NDTV covered on day 2 on their homepage. Again, it was part of the distribution plan, outreach. They may not pick it up all the time, but journalists like the story. So distribution strategy is very important. And lastly, think conversations, not campaigns. What conversation will this video start? That is very important. And something which I live by is the fundamental difference is when we're making an ad, and we are making an ad as well. It's not that I'm completely against the idea, but we're putting all the eggs about one big idea for an ad. In content, we do 10 experiments hoping 2 will work.
Right.
So content is a marathon and ad is a sprint, in my opinion. Right? And when we go for the marathon, we go for the long run. So do 10 experiments, 2 will work. I think those are, the fundamentals I keep obsessing about, I keep working about. And more than anything else, regional content. Because nobody in the world will understand India better than we do.
Correct. That was a brilliant answer, I'll say, because so many things you have covered into one. The difference between advertising and content, difference between content and conversations, difference between types of content and its reach, and importance of not only creating a good content, but also ensuring its reach by the right distribution strategy. So
Absolutely.
it was a brilliant answer. I absolutely loved it. And I hope I have stored it in my mind because I would like to tweet it a little later as learning from this show. So before we close, Aashish, we will take one question from the audience. And one of the questions that has come from people who are watching us live right now is how to earn from video marketing.
Okay, great answer. Great question. Sorry, great question. How to earn from video marketing, right? This is the biggest opportunity in India right now. And how can you, first is develop the skills of telling stories through video, right? And if you're a newbie and it's like, video marketing bahut chamak raha hai, I like it, I have the passion for it, get down and start making videos. Start watching the videos which you like, start copying all the videos, learn from the masters, right? Like if you want to make a great movie, just watch Tarantino. It's like, can I replicate it? Just watch like Rajkumar Hirani. Can I replicate the whole thing, right? Because eventually you're a creative person, you will get your original ideas. That's definitely there when you start running on the track, in my opinion. Now, how to earn? Once you have a skill which is valuable, right, that you can make videos, something which we have learned over the last years and it still continues is YouTube pe video dalo, Facebook pe video dalo, and YouTube you can monetize the video. Right? That's like the old answer. Of course, you can do that. But to make sizable money from YouTube, you need a subscriber base. अरे आपके पास
Yes.
सब्सक्राइबर बेस ही नहीं है तो आपको वीडियो देखेगा कौन? कोई देखेगा नहीं
Yes.
तो पैसे कहाँ से आएंगे? Right?
Yes.
So you say 2 साल we'll make a lot of YouTube videos, increase the subscriber base, and then of course we will make money by ads
Yeah.
showing the videos. But again, at the end, your video storytelling has to be kick-ass. Because views will increase only if people will write and share and newspaper will cover it.
Right.
Only because it's great content. Facebook again will is experimenting with monetizing videos. So that is one stream of making money कि आप platform पे डालो and people watch ads and you start to monetize, right? That's one that's been done to death. I mean, I'm not saying it's bad. It's please go for it, experiment with it. Great.
Yeah.
Experiment because Facebook is not out yet with monetizing videos, so that could be a big opportunity. Next is build a portfolio. If you're passionate about making videos, build a portfolio of this is the video we're making. If you're not getting clients to make videos, approach NGOs, work for free, volunteer your time and showcase that this is what we can do, right? And based on that, imagine if in India people are consuming content in videos by millions, can you imagine the kind of brands, smaller brands, tier 2 brands who are itching to get on the bandwagon, and who will be there to help with video sharing? You, my friend, because you are the one who has the skills and experience and a portfolio to make money from video marketing. So those
Right.
two would be my bets for making money from video marketing.
Wow. So thank you so much, Aashish. I think we can keep going on, and there will be thousands of questions which the audience will have. But you all can get in touch with Aashish on Twitter for further queries. And I think your Twitter handle, if you can tell us, it's a AA Aashish that I know.
Yes. It's
right?
double ASHISH.
You can spell it out for the audience.
Sure, it's AASHISHC.
Yeah, so it's Aashish with a double A and C as in for Chopra. So it is AASHISHC, right? You can reach out to Malhar Barai. You can reach out to me, Falguni Vasavada, on Twitter as well. If you have some ideas to share, if you have some questions. But before we close, I would like to give a big round of gratitude and thanks to Aashish on my and Malhar Barai's behalf. Because you know why this was special? This was special because this is our second innings and this is the first episode of the FNM show on SocialSamosa platform. So we are very, very grateful to you for accepting this. And it was a extremely insightful session, right from the basics of advertising to content marketing in general to video marketing in particular. I think we were able to touch everything in the last few minutes. And thank you so much for your clarity and the insights that you have given.
Thank you.
Thank you. So good night. Thank you all for joining us on SocialSamosa platform in the FNM show. From me and Malhar Barai, thank you all. Have a great day ahead. Good night to all from this time zone. And see you on the other side next Wednesday. Same time, same platform. Bye for now, guys. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, Aashish.
Thanks, Malhar. I'll catch you later.
Definitely.
Okay.
Thank you. Thanks,
Bye.
everyone. Bye.